What's up, guys? This is Pac Rob, back with another video. This is Jeff Sokol part 3. So we're going to continue with the analysis on this encounter that he's having here with Chris Hansen. At this point, he's been caught and is eating his pizza and is thinking about the excuses, the bull excuses that he's coming up in his mind to basically, excuse his behavior.
Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And he's looking like now, like, what excuse am I gonna come up with here? That's exactly what he was doing. He's grooming her, trying to find out if she wanted to have sex, if she'd be willing to have sex, and that's why he's there.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
Right.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and
So he just started his sentence with, to be honest with you. Usually when somebody says that, they're probably not being honest in a lot of cases. Like, I haven't heard too many cases where somebody says, to be honest with you, and then they tell the truth. Usually if somebody just is telling the truth, they don't start it with, to be honest with you. Because that kind of like indicates that you're not being honest most of the time. That kind of suggests that you most of the time you're not being honest, but this one instance you're going to actually be honest.
and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal. To marry her.
So this guy, as I think I mentioned in my previous video, this guy had some kind of, he talked about a marriage contract. He talked about how like it would be legal if he got with this 13-year-old if they got married prior to it happening. So this is the kind of sick stuff this guy was thinking about doing, marrying some 13-year-old, which is absolutely ridiculous. I think later on in this, he kind of tries to claim that he's not going to do it, wasn't planning on marrying her, but clearly it was something that he was thinking about, at the time.
Right? Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like.
So if you liked her, like next week,
They close it up with pizza.
the week after, you'd marry a 13-year-old girl.
Not next week. No.
He's like, not next week, 3 weeks from now, 2 months from now, dude, come on. Who do you think I am?
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No.
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What?
I don't know. That means yes, basically. Your answer should be no. Do you want to have sex with a 13-year-old when you're 44 years old? It shouldn't be I don't know. I don't know is not an option, dude.
What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, I was just throwing things out, like, just in case maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if
The fact that he even has to think about that, it shows bad intent. If he asks you if you want to have sex with a 13-year-old and you're this dude's age, the answer is no. The answer is hell no.
if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Yeah, that'd be 5 years of age. She's only 13. He's gotta wait until she's 18 years old. That's 5 years, bro.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this. You just think this is just fine. Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person?
Yeah, that's exactly what you seem like.
I mean,
You're here to molest a child. That's exactly what you seem like.
do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it. It seems like someone who is 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
It's a question.
At a home where you...
So this is like how Jeff Stacy did in the old To Catch a Predator episodes. He was saying like the internet and real life are two different things. But that argument doesn't hold up when you're literally sitting in the house of the child you're about to molest, how can you then claim that the internet and real life are two different things when you're sitting here ready to commit the crime, commit an additional crime rather, and fulfill this sick fantasy that you have in real life?
You knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone after a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Chris clowning on him. Oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah, the little girl's nervous. You do it with everybody. Yeah. You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time.
Okay. But this...
Yeah, I guarantee he's not doing that to everybody. He's not giving everybody a hug when he first shows up. No.
Somebody is not an adult. She's 13.
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Okay. So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Oh, dang, look at his face. He's like, And then the cameras come out.
So
dang, for both sides, they got him. So, like in the old To Catch a Predator episodes, they used to have these giant, like, Canon cameras. They look like giant, long cameras that were like, I don't know, they were probably like at least 3 feet long, 2.5, 3 feet long, and they were just absolutely huge. And they would just shove it right in the guy's face once he would reveal that they were on TV, and those were super intimidating. So technology has made the cameras smaller, so it's not quite the same effect, but as those old ones. But it's still hilarious to see these guys' reaction.
Anything else you want people to know? Anything you want to say? Now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Did you bring any
Believe it, Jeff?
sort of a marriage contract? So what was all that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
You can leave.
Okay.
It's also funny that a lot of these guys think that once the cameras come out, like they know they're on camera now, so they're like, yeah, I don't want to say anything else. What they don't know is that they've been on camera all this time. The cameras are just hidden, so you don't see them. But they've been on camera this entire time.
Camera.
You can leave.
I mean, I can leave.
You can leave.
And then what?
That's not up to me.
You go out that door and find out, Jeff. No, it's not going to be good, I can tell you that.
It's not up to me.
And then once you get to prison and they find out that you're trying to rape little girls, they're going to have some extra loving for you there.
You didn't have to come here, did you? What do you do for a living?
I don't want to talk anymore. There's
Insurance business, right?
cameras rolling.
He knows he's screwed. He knows he's so screwed. He's thinking about his whole life just drained away right now. He's done. This guy's finished, and he knows it. And that's a look of defeat on his face right there.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free to leave.
He's like, I don't want to leave either. Because I know I don't want to talk, but I don't want to leave either because I know I'm going to get arrested. So I'm just going to sit here and stare at this pizza. Which, by the way, the pizza looks pretty good.
Can you shut it off?
I cannot shut it off.
I mean, what is this?
It's an investigation for a television program called Hansen versus Predator, where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say.
That would be you, Jeff. That would describe you to a T, what you're trying to do here today, Jeff.
And now would be a good time to go.
I don't have anything else to say.
All right. You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good.
I'll take one. I'm pretty hungry.
So the cops here?
We'll see.
Okay.
That means yes. We'll see. We'll see you get arrested in a few seconds.
Or if they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best if you went.
He's like, the cops don't come in, Jeff. You got to go out there to get arrested. He's looking. He knows. He knows, man. He's just like, well, okay, where are they at?
Count for the garage.
And they got him.
Sokol.
Slap the cuffs on him, dude. You're done. So he knows now. The cops are there. It's all over. And he's thinking about right now what's going to happen to him in the upcoming days, months, and years.
Was sentenced to 7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months.
Dang. So he got a long sentence, man. 7 years in prison. And they said mandatory 30 months. So that's about 2.5 years, I believe, mandatory. So he's got at least 2.5 years in prison before he has a chance of getting out. He could be in there for at least, he could be out there for up to 7 years. I don't know as far as most of these guys, if they ended up getting the maximum sentence or actually staying in prison for the maximum sentence. I think most of the times you don't. A lot of these types of cases. So he probably didn't stay in for 7 full years. But, he's going to stay in for at least 2.5.
He is eligible for parole in June.
And so,
What you see being
there you have it there. Guys, that's Jeff Sokol. And so, Pizza Predator. He came in to molest a little girl and with his pizza in his hand, and he ended up getting a meeting with this guy right here, Chris Hansen, which I'm guessing is not what he wanted. So, but hey, serves this sicko dude right. So, we'll see you next time on the next video, guys. It's Pac Rob. Catch you guys later.